That's fine. That's fine with me.
All right, so I present part 3 of the Igbo language. For the language, I found assimilation, and then this is what I'm able to bring into Zinga's work, I hope, because within the book on page actually 231, and actually Dr. Deffenbaugh actually ended up using this as an example in the continuation that we have for our homework problem. So vowel harmony in Igbo can be in affixes, so the prefixes and suffixes of words, I can't even talk. And then within the book, she gives us the 4 words for ATR plus vowels. So those are the advanced tongue roots that we talked about today, and they are tense. And I believe you said the tongue is forward when we pronounce those. So then we have the 4 words she presented, ATR negative, so that would be the lax vowels, the tongue is more backwards when we pronounce those. So when we look at the data, and this is when also last week's pattern comes into play, we have vowel, consonant, vowel for ATR plus vowels. Then we also, for the ATR negative vowels, or I guess lax vowels, we have these 2 patterns, and if you see the similarity, you actually see vowel, consonant, vowel. So they teach us in grad school to analyze the data, so I'm hoping that I analyzed it correctly. I end up getting within the environment ATR, and I'm not sure if I was supposed to put the plus and the negative, but I left it general because when I looked at the data, it actually varied slightly, I believe. So ATR becomes vowel harmony in the environment of vowel, consonant, vowel. So then we have lenition. So we have the 2 phonemes that are connected by the tie bar, and this was, I guess this brings into part 1 when we looked at the chart of consonants that I provided for us. So we have the K and P that are voiceless, labial, velar, stop. Then you have the GB that is voiced, labial, velar, stop. So when the tie bar is located above the phonemes to represent how it represents that one sound is weakened. And I'll move forward because I know we're close for time to give you the example. So within Igbo, notice that when you say Igbo, the tie bar joins the, because you don't say g and b, you just hear the b. So it combines to make one sound. So if I interpreted this information correctly, the g becomes b in the environment of the tie bar. Would that be, or would I need to?
It's the, essentially the g goes to nothing, right?
So then I would need to
So
have
it's more
the
like a deletion.
deletion of sound. Okay, so it's still weakening, so it would still be lenition? No?
Not, if
Not
it
deletion?
doesn't get
Do we have
produced at all. It would be deletion, yeah.
Okay, so that's where I was like, all right, so I
Yeah.
can make that correction. That's correction needed to be made. So then, epenthesis. I'm not going to try to say this word in Igbo, but the English equivalent is football. So when they borrow words, of course, remember from last presentation, they add in vowels, usually with the consonants. So within, of course, football, between the t and the b for English, they add the and at the end they add the So that's how I end up having epenthesis. So I'm hoping if I wrote this correctly, vowels become ATR in the environment of consonant vowels. I think, and that's it that I have for the alternations. And like I said, for the previous one, you let me know I need to make a correction, and that's deletion.
So in the next one, what you have with epenthesis, essentially you're saying nothing goes to a vowel, right? You start with nothing between ta and ba, and you have to add a vowel.
Okay.
So nothing goes to vowel in the environment where you have 2 consonants, CC, right?
So
you
would
take
I-
CC and you have to break it up with a vowel.
Okay, so would I keep though ATR because no, just vowel in general? So I would have
Nothing
to-
becomes a vowel.
Nothing becomes vowel.
Nothing becomes vowel.
So then I need to correct that also. But the environment that I'm describing is correct
No, it would be a CC environment, right?
because we're breaking up the environment to add in
Got
this. Okay.
You got it. Yeah.
All right, those are the corrections that I need to make. Okay. Any other questions or any corrections?
No, we have 6 minutes left.
All right,
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
References.
When you coming over to me, though? I mean, my dog is coming in. Thank you. Oh, sorry.